If you want to move on after a heartbreak or after leaving a toxic relationship, then no contact is probably your best bet. No contact will provide you with the time and space to heal and reinvent yourself away from your ex, and it will also provide you with the space to think rationally. No contact basically involves not contacting your ex, and this may include no phone calls, no visiting them, no accidentally bumping into them, no stalking them on social media, no communicating to them through mutual friends, as well as avoiding mementos and old photos when you were together. It is such a foundational and powerful step as it will provide you with that time and space you need in your healing journey. It's one of the hardest also because it will mean cutting communication away from someone who you are used to communicating with on a daily or a frequent basis. In this video, I'm going to outline some of the ways you can use to master the no contact rule. One thing you can do to successfully master the no contact rule is counting the number of days you've gone no contact. As we all know, we are creatures of habit, and the more we do something, the more it will stick. In fact, research has shown that if you practice something for 30 days, it becomes like a norm to you. So one of the best ways I use to track my own habits is straight line tracking, where I take a calendar like this and then cross out the days where I've successfully practiced a habit. So for your case, no contact. So let's say if you're starting no contact today, you just, and then you do it for 2 days, you just cross out a straight line connecting the 2 consecutive days. And then you vow to commit not to break this line like this. This will really mean that you have committed to something and you'll be proud of yourself if you keep doing it. It really helps when you're tracking habits. You can also come up with a certain reward system. You say that if you do it for 7 days, you buy yourself something, you take yourself out, or you just do something you enjoy, just to make this habit part of your life. The way to master the no contact rule is to have a breakup buddy or an accountability partner who can keep you accountable in your no contact journey after a breakup or after leaving a toxic relationship. This is just someone who you totally trust and someone who can encourage you when you're feeling so down and can keep reminding you on why you're doing the no contact. It's someone who can listen to you without judgment and also offer you bits of advice when you need it. Even for me, for my work, I have an accountability partner who keeps me going and keeps me accountable for all my daily actions. An accountability partner may also offer you emotional support because at times that's what you need in this journey after a breakup or after leaving a toxic relationship. Of course, if the relationship was narcissistic, you might find yourself so isolated from your loved ones and friends, and you may find it hard to find someone you can trust. So what you can do is join an online forum like Facebook or Reddit and just find someone who's been through a similar experience so that he or she can cheer you on in this journey. And that will really make you keep your no contact intact. Leaving any kind of relationship may leave you emotionally drained and depleted. That's why finding a hobby, an old hobby or just something new that will keep you focused and offer productive distraction may be something you need that will help you maintain your no contact. A hobby is just something which you enjoy doing and you find it pleasurable and you find it fun and bring you some sort of happiness. A hobby can be dancing, singing, playing some music, gardening, taking a walk, yoga, journaling, just anything which you find pleasurable. If you keep yourself engaged in this kind of hobbies, you might find that your day is so occupied that you don't even find yourself obsessively thinking and overthinking about your ex-partner. A hobby will also provide you with a certain feeling of accomplishment on what you're doing, and it will also offer you an avenue to release that the negative energy and negative emotions which come as a result of being in a toxic relationship or just after a breakup. And hobby will also show you that there is life out there to be enjoyed and to be lived aside from thinking about your ex-partner. To master the no contact rule is to have a healthy routine to live by. This means that you schedule each and every activity of your day. You schedule the time you are going to wake up, the time you are going to sleep, the time you are going to go to the movies, the time you are going to visit a friend. It will mean that your day is fully packed and there is no time to think about them, and there is no time to also stalk them on social media. A routine will also help you lessen that anxiety of not knowing what to do. One of the main reasons why people break no contact is when they have this idle time. This is the time when you're thinking on what to do or you don't know what to do. So you'll find yourself either stalking them on social media or just calling them to hear from them, because you're used to them making some of the decisions, or you're used to them helping you with some of the decisions. But when you have a schedule which is geared towards helping you attain your personal or professional goals, it will mean that you'll be feeling a certain feeling of accomplishment, and you'll be looking forward to a certain activity in a certain day, because you know what you are going to do, and you don't have to think about it, and you don't have to overthink about it. This really helps you maintain no contact. Another way to master the no contact rule is to avoid those situations and places where you know you'll bump into them. This may involve restaurants or bars where you used to spend your time together. No contact is all about sacrifice, because it's the best thing for you to do after a breakup or after leaving a toxic relationship. This may also involve avoiding some of the mutual friends, because mutual friends do provide a line of indirect communication with your ex. Because you might find yourself asking those mutual friends about them, or you may find those mutual friends telling you about your ex. So that's still contact. It doesn't matter if it's indirect or direct communication. Another way is to also make sure that you either disable your social media or block them on all social media channels, so that you may not accidentally bump into their Facebook feed or Instagram feed or TikTok feed, whichever kind of social media they were using. Also, blocking them on social media will mean that you will avoid the temptation of looking at their feed. And there's nothing more painful than looking at their feed and then noticing that they've moved on with another person. In short, avoid all those places where you can bump into them, from the online space to the offline space. Just make it harder for you to communicate with them. That will really help you with the no contact rule. That's it from me today. If you are doing no contact, keep at it, and remember, it's one day at a time. One day at a time. And there's also one thing I want you to know: no contact should not be the end of your healing journey. It should just be part of it, because you also need to go inwards and rediscover your authentic self. So feel free to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.